Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here. My name is Glenn and I want to talk to you about something that's really important to me right now, and it's called my life plan / business plan of this year of 2021. And I want to put in the link in the description below where I got inspired by a guy named Patrick from his channel, Valuetainment, and now I'm implementing it in my life. So let's get into it. So the year of 2020, the theme was based off fear versus faith. And just to share a little bit of a short story, on February 1st, 2020, I quit my job to go fully on filmmaking and a business owner. In reality, that's what I became the beginning of February 1st, 2020, and it didn't make sense. I barely had enough money to pay my rent and any expenses, but some way throughout the year, I figured it out and I plowed through, and I was persistent enough that now I'm seeing the fruits and my labor of what I've been doing. So that's why I want to share to you the next theme of 2021, which is 2021, the year of reorganizing myself. Now, why did I choose this word to organize myself? What I've been noticing from other business owners, from different people I see and I look up to, organization is really key because you know where things are at, when you have to get things done, your calendar is updated, all these little things, you know exactly where to be at the exact same time. You might learn how to say no. You might learn how to say no. That's one thing I need to learn, is learn to say no to certain things because I have an appointment here or I have something I got going on here, versus having the time flow all over, which if I organize myself, I actually win because I get to have more time with my family, my friends. I have more finances coming in. I have more business coming in. So that's why I chose to do it now versus later. And I don't want that to be a problem later on in the future. So I'm going to decide to do that now. Now, for each section, right? Each section on this whiteboard is split into 6 things. And it's called spirituality. We got health, we got business, we got relationships, we have personal development, and my finances. There's 6 different sections for each topic. And now each topic has 3 different goals and 3 different habits to achieve those goals. So let's start with the first one that I have here, and it's spirituality. The spirituality, I have 3 different goals, which is reading the New Testament, and the habit of that is reading 1 to 3 chapters daily. And why I'm doing this? Because I've read it before and now I want to reread it, see if I learned something new throughout my whole process and something I missed or something I can use and apply in my business. That's why I'm reading it. Second is to pray and to meditate every single morning and evening, or either or, evening or morning, so I can have a closer relationship with God. Thirdly, I want to say please and thank you. So first thing in the morning, say please, thank you for letting me, please, thank you for letting me have another day. Let me see what I have to do today to accomplish these goals. Thank you for letting me have this day at night, and saying thank you because in reality, we all only have 24 hours. I am no different than you. Death could be around the corner, and I'm going to take my chances and my thanks because I really appreciate living for right now on this earth for the time being. So this is part of my life on the spirituality part, and I share this because this is the transparency part. I want you to know. So whatever, if you have your spirituality, whatever you believe in, hey, have 3 different goals, 3 different habits. Same with each section as well. So the next section, right, is my health. And my first goal for health is learning to dance. So I'm using more of a lifestyle. I'm always on my bicycle, so I didn't put it on there because I'm always on my bike and it's helping me stay fit. But I wanted to do something with my bicycle, with dancing. I want to learn how to dance. I got inspired while I was in Mexico, and just the way they dance, the way they do the spins and the rhythm and everything. I loved it. I really, really loved it. So what do I have to do for the habits? I have to watch, study, practice, listen to the music. I have somebody that I'm going to dance with every week so I can practice and see if I can apply something new and try to find someone new as well to practice. Second is to stretch daily, right? Learn to stretch daily because I'm noticing as I'm getting older is my muscles, or I can't even touch my toes. Like I can't even touch my toes anymore. I'm like, oh man, I need to stretch daily, and I need to study, watch some YouTube videos morning. And I'll actually do a shout out to my friend Andrew Briggs. He does Pride Movement Fitness, and I've been doing his film stuff. I've been filming everything for his channel, and I'll put in the link in the description below as well. And now that I've been getting around him and seeing his channel and the knowledge that he knows, it's been really bouncing off on me. So it's been really helping me to maybe even start to apply his technique. So it's been really helping him, his knowledge and everything. Thirdly, drink water and cut some soda or sugar, right? And the habit will be drinking 1 gallon a day. That's it, 1 gallon a day. If I can drink a gallon a day of water, or drinking tea, anything to just drink more water, because I've been cutting. I used to have a good habit of drinking water, and then I lost it. So let me just go back to drinking some more water and cutting all the sugars as much as I can. Let's step into the next one, which is called personal development, right? Read 24 books, read 1 to 2 chapters, or I also say 15 to 30 minutes. So, and that's going to help me increase not just in my relationships, but my spirituality, in my finances. So why I'm doing this one is so I can grow in each different department, right? So I'm breaking this down to in a deeper notebook. Each one, just to also include, is in my notebook I have more of a deeper, I go more into depth into that. So that's why I'm reading 24 books. The next part is study new film courses or business courses. Watch 1 to 2 videos daily for myself so I can grow and see what they're doing and implementing new techniques, new equipment, whatever the case may be, so I can grow as a filmmaker. And for the third one is a new association and meet weekly. So finding some new people to meet with that can help me grow as a person, because that really does help when I can bounce ideas back and forth, or there's accountability. That really does help me. And if we meet weekly, that definitely pushes me to do something different and stronger and keep me accountable to my goals. So the next one is going to be the business part. And the first things first is get my business license. That's the first thing. Get my business license for my film business. And I'm going to save enough money to get that license. So just putting a little bit away for my license. Definitely one of the number one things I need to get for this year. Second is establish 4 to 5 great business relationships. Someone new, some maybe brands, like, I don't know, I like Patagonia, I like different brands that I use, Cliff Bar, all these brands that I believe in. Love to do is to find a way to 4 to 5 different great relationships. So that's what the habit is: research and doing the homework and finding out what are the people I want to work with, what am I aiming at, something higher, so I can be like, hey, I want to work with this brand because I believe in what they're doing. So that's what I have to do throughout the year, is research. Thirdly is upgrade my equipment. I have broken down all the equipment that I need for my filmmaking business, and not only just my filmmaking, but also my business stuff and everything. So that's going to be really important, because I do not want to use the same equipment for this year. I will be using new equipment for this year coming up, and I'm going to break it down little by little, having different type of things, so my filmmaking can go a little bit higher in my equipment, but also in my storytelling and everything. Let's step into the financial part. This year I want to make $50,000 this year. And how am I going to do that? I just have to budget. I just have to learn to budget my income, learn to be, hey, put money over here, put money over here, put money over here. And obviously, not just to budget my income, but also establishing new different relationships and business clients that's going to help me increase more income this year. Second is going to be my student debt, is paying off my student debt, because I think it's super important to pay off my debt that I had in college. It's been way too long. So now I'm taking the initiative to be more intentional on my habits to pay off my debt, even if it's just a little, even if it's a little bit more than usual. Thirdly is investing in savings, or putting more things in savings, different saving account, stocks, etc. All these little details that I can put my money somewhere else so it can work for me, and learn a little bit more, and just putting a little bit away, just having the habit of just putting what I have in my percentage on my more deeper notebook, so I could just put this kind of percentage away. And then the last section is going to be my relationships. My relationships are going to be, the number one is I want a girlfriend. I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time, and this year I was like, you know what, I want to be in a relationship with somebody. But what are the habits that I have to do is my value system. I have to learn, I have to see what I want, what are my values, what are my principles, what is it that I believe in, what am I looking into, different relationships that I want to be with. So defining myself for the partnership to help, to work, to be compatible in other words. Second is spend more time with my family or doing things for my family. So weekends or weekdays, make time and do the little things too as well. Maybe writing notes and writing little cards for people. That's the thing that I am starting to see, because the time is so limited. Anybody can just pass away, little do we know, and that's just part of our life. So I'm making the habit to change that part of myself. Same with my friends, right? I want to spend more time with my friends, weekends or weekdays, make time for them, do something different, maybe go on adventures, go camping, do something that's not business related, not filmmaking related, or whatever. People I admire, or I like spending time with, or I just like, talking about whatever. Maybe just fitness or maybe just whatever. I just want to spend more time with my friends because I definitely grow from them. Why am I doing this? It's to be accountable. That's why I'm shooting this video, is to be accountable. Second, for the data. The data of this, everything that I do, I'm going to record everything so I can be like, hey, okay, I did this habit. I'm recording everything. So for next year, 2022, I can realize, hey, you know what? This is exactly what I've been doing good, or this is what I've been doing bad. Thirdly, I like the challenge. I like to do something a lot more challenging than just sitting there and not doing anything. I don't want to just stay the same throughout the whole year and not have any growth. I want to have some growth, so by next year I'll have another challenge. It's just going up another hill. Fourthly is a transparency. I really want to be just transparent about what I'm doing, and knowing that, hey, look, this is kind of how I started. Lately, I've been riding my bike everywhere to run my own business, like my bicycle. My car's broken down. I don't have time to fix it. I don't have money to fix it right now, but I've been building the majority of half of the year just on my bicycle, building my own personal business. So there you go. Knowing that I'm transparent of where I'm at and just doing this video, it really is going to help me, and it's not only going to help me, but it's also going to help you, and I can see this later on in the future, so it's going to be great. Fifthly, hope. I think that's one thing that I've been noticing, especially last year. All you hear is the same news over and over and over and over, especially what's going on in the world. And I was like, you know what? I want to change that. I want to talk about something that we can look forward to. I went to Mexico and I told my cousins, my little nephews, and I was like, hey, let's go to Six Flags, or hey, let's go to a water park this year. Like, hey, I'm sick of hearing all this stuff on the news, and that's what most people concentrate. As I get older, I was like, it's not that I want to not be aware, but I also want to be like, hey, let's talk about something else, something more positive and more energetic. That's why I'm doing this. And sixthly, and number 6 is just setting myself at a higher standard, like just setting another boundary, stepping out of my comfort zone, just setting a higher standard for myself, setting a higher standard for my community, and I think it's really important to do that. So the next section is my income. Now I want to talk about my income, right? So you can see the numbers and how much I made. In 2027, I made $26,000, right? I believe I was working a full-time job there. I think something happened to my job too as well. And then in 2022, I was working in various jobs. I was working as a pizza guy, water delivery dude, and then I went on my trip on September 10th, 2018 on a bicycle trip that completely changed my life. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. So now at 2018, I made $22,000. In 2019, I made $20,000. So that not only took me to, that was a trip that I went to Israel. I went out of the country and I was working part-time. That's when I started working part-time, and I started working on my film stuff behind the scenes. And then in 2020, that year I made, now I went on my own, full-time on my own, nobody giving me any money, and I made $15,000. That's actually federal minimum wage. If you go to the website, that's minimum wage. That's $7.25 an hour. That's how much I made last year, and I'm so proud of myself because that is so amazing. Because I got to sleep whenever I wanted, I got to work whenever I wanted, I got to do the things whenever I wanted, and I had more freedom. I had more peace in my mind, and it was such a great trade-off. Definitely can't go back now. And then this year for 2021, which I'm putting out there, is $50,000. That's my major goal. But the key to that is to be organized. It really comes down to it. I have to be organized because I'm starting to see those things from other business owners or whatever. I don't want to get frustrated when this happens because it's my fault. I didn't get organized in the past. I should have got organized now, today. So that's why I want to make $50,000. And if I am organized, I'm guaranteed I can make that. And then here, the last thing here I want to talk about is the reward. The reward for everything that I've been doing is, first of all, my faith is going to increase, not just with God, but just in my personal life, and increasing what I have to do as a person, as a good human being here living on earth or whatever. It's great. My faith is definitely going to increase. The second thing is my leadership skills are going to increase by the things that I'm doing. I'm becoming an influencer. I don't like that word influencer, but leadership is influence, but real influence. People that are actually doing it and doing the things that they believe is right, and believing to go after what's necessary, their dreams or whatever it is. So those skills are going to increase. All types of skills are going to increase. Thirdly is my dreams. Basically what I'm talking about, the things that I can now go do, the things that I've always wanted to do. Fourth is be part of my community. I mean, hey, if you guys know me and you guys been following me and we went to school together, right? Hey, you know me as a person. You know I live in Reno, Nevada. I mean, now we have a connection. We're both 30 years old, and you can be like, hey, how is he different than I am? So being part of that community and be like, hey, maybe I can be an inspiration to that, and having that kind of that mentality of, hey, someone's got to do it first to create a movement. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with my community. Fifthly, number 5 is the financial freedom. I really want some financial freedom. I love the financial freedom. I can do whatever I want, travel whenever I want, do the things that I've always wanted to do in my life. So now, this is my business plan. Again, I just want to share this because I really, really believe this is going to help me for next year when I see this in 2022. And more likely, I'll make another one as well. And I'll be carrying this as well as my, a little notebook or a little piece of paper laminated. And I'm going to carry it so I can see it daily, and I can see, oh, okay, this is what I need to do and this is where I need to go. So, and I just noticed something I want to talk about too as well, these couple things. It's called PACE, practical, action, social, and emotional. So I'm 45% practical, meaning the organization. So if that's really what I'm rating myself, 45%, I need to increase that. And also the action part of me is probably at 93%. I like to do things and just go at it, and who cares, right? I have a tendency to not finish what I started at times, so I need that practical thing to back me up. And then social, I love talking to people. I am 95% on that, so that's a really good skill to learn to talk to people, learn to have good relationship with clients, or I wouldn't say clients, just good friends, business relationships, different friends, families, just the social part of society, because that's really going to be the key maker too as well. And then the E is the emotional, 65. I'm at 65%. I got really tested this last year, and I thought I was high up there, but when you get tested emotionally and keeping your composure, and that's going to be something else, another new muscle that I have to increase, because we think we're strong enough, but when the things happen on the worst days or whatever it may be, that's where we need to increase. And that's basically it for 2021, the year of reorganizing myself. And lastly, if you like this, of course, like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I really will love to help in any way I can. And in reality, I'm looking for somebody as well, so I can potentially mentor and help them in their own journey, in their own business. And so yeah, this year I really want to help somebody in their business or what they're doing, and I hope this helps in what I'm doing. So anyways, I'll let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.